Hello, World Warriors. I don't know why I started saying that. It was a Street Fighter thing, but yeah, hey, what's up? Corey Lewis here, Corecast 3. Today, a little cloudy, overcast, pretty typical Washington weather today. Yep, it's not bad. I don't mind Washington weather. I am a Washingtonian, so no big deal there. A little gray, that's okay. I decided to put like some random video game footage while I talk. It's Panzer Dragoon 2 for the Sega Saturn. Also one of my favorite games ever. This might be too distracting. I'm even just watching it. Game rules. Let's pull out a random DVD. The Tick! The Tick. Great cartoon from the 90s. I love it. In fact, I don't know if you noticed my desk tour yesterday. I have a tiny little Tick skate figure. Got this from a local retro toy store. And they had a couple of these actually. They must be from like maybe McDonald's toys back in the day. I don't even know. It's really cool. He's got little wheels so he can roll around while doing a jump kick. Yeah. That's the random toy for the day, let's say. In fact, that's all I want to talk about for random stuff. I don't have to do that every time. I can do whatever I want. February, today, Captain's Log, February 14th, 2025. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hope you have a good one. Nice. Big news for me yesterday, was I started shipping packages for my Kickstarter, Console Wars Issue 1. Yay! Such a big deal. Such a big deal for me. And for people who backed the campaign, I'm sure. Thank you. Much love to everyone who backed the campaign. Console Wars is such a fun comic. Here it is, all up in the bag and everything. This is no longer a prototype. This is the real deal. They come signed by me too at the top here in this fun mirror ink. Oh, it's so cool. And they come shipped in coastalcomics.com mailers. It's funny, I'm actually still working on the coastalcomics.com website. I think there's nothing there right now. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but soon enough, there will be stuff there. And my next comic is Gunbrain. Mentioned it once or twice. Yeah. So tonight, Valentine's night, me and the missus are gonna go see Captain America, New World Order, or Brave New World, whatever it's called. Yeah, and we're excited to go see it. You know, it's been a bit of a superhero fatigue and whatnot, kind of lately over the last few years. Yeah, but we're excited to see a Marvel movie. Hopefully, good-looking Marvel movie. It looks okay. It looks pretty standard, I guess you could say. It looks fine, maybe not above and beyond. But we've been anticipating by watching some MCU movies in the lead up and watching the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Disney Plus miniseries. We watched that, you know, when it came out, and we liked it. And we watched it again to get ready for tonight's movie all the way through. And I liked it even more this time. It was great. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it was great. And the whole time he's struggling with wanting to be Cap or not sure if he can. And all the perceptions with race and all that stuff. It was really quite awesome. Like, I really enjoyed it. A lot of people harp on the last episode where he does the moment where he's like, you got to be better, and all that is a little bit on the nose, but everything around that and leading up to that is so awesome. Like, don't just disregard this whole series just because that one little moment, it's still a good moment, you know. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of important stuff around that, and by the end, basically, I'm a fan now of Sam Wilson, the Falcon, Captain America. And it's funny, probably a lot of, I don't know, it's one of the highest viewed Disney Plus shows, I think. So probably a lot of people have seen it and know what's to expect going into the movie. But it really does help and enrich his character, because if you just watch the movies, he's still really cool, but not as, wow, in-depth as they show on the show. Right, so we're excited to see how Captain Sam fares tonight. Yeah, so before the trailers and everything, I really didn't have, I said it looks okay earlier, but I didn't have any expectations or whatever. I was like, yeah, it looks fine, MCU, whatever. But we rewatched it, and I got to enjoy Sam Wilson's character more. So now I am kind of excited. Who knows if it'll be great or not, but these days I just want to be entertained. You know, like, I don't care if there's some leaps in logic or if it's not completely flawless. It's okay. Like, on that note, we actually watched Game of Thrones all the way through again. One of my favorite fictional series of all time. And I read the books religiously. Audiobooks, I always have Roy Datrice's voice like in my ear narrating Game of Thrones to me. I love Song of Ice and Fire a lot. You know, I hope the next book comes out. But we rewatched the whole series. We rewatched the... What is going on here, Dragon? Sweet. Cool. This might be alright. Anyways, we rewatched the whole series, and I was kind of dreading the last couple seasons, you know, obviously. It's so funny because Game of Thrones, people really took a crap on that whole series after it finished. And like, I remember there being videos about how like, wow, Game of Thrones just disappeared from the planet after that because no one talked about it anymore. It was like a blight spot on the whole... Hey. I know, it's crazy. I felt kind of the same way. Maple? It's my dog. Like, yeah, it was tough. It was rough. Honestly, the first time I saw the ending, I felt similarly. I didn't want to rewatch the show like at all for like a year or two after the ending. But we finally did it again recently, and I tell you what, the last couple seasons, I didn't mind it nearly as much as I thought I would. I was able to watch it completely, and with my wife, who is not as into the books and all the lore as much as I am, you know, to her, it was just fine. There's some stuff like Arya just coming out of nowhere, Deus Ex Machina stuff. Night King just dies and everyone just dies. The whole long night lasts one episode, that could have been done way better. There should have been like a whole nother season or something. But what's there? It's fine. It's fine. It's like, it's an entertaining action show with still just dragons and explosions and, you know, pretty great acting still across the board, I'd say. You know, the costuming, the atmosphere, everything is still just like on point with that show. So that's what I'm trying to say, is I'm just trying to enjoy stuff now. Like, you know, there's a lot of holes and bad quality, perhaps, writing-wise and logic-wise, in some particular entertainment, but it's like, whatever. What's there and what's on the screen is still pretty fun. So we're excited to see that. And wow, that's a bit of a rant about just quality. But yeah. Maybe I'll let you know tomorrow what we thought about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or Captain America 4. That's just what I'm going to call it. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, 2 thumbs up. Quite enjoyed it. Dude, the action sequences are dope too. Baron Zemo in that is hilarious. He's freaking funny. Oh, I actually like Walker as well, the US agent. And I like him because he's kind of a bitch. Because he's totally a bitch. But he's funny to like laugh at, and like, I always kind of like pathetic characters, to be honest. Like in Vagabond, the manga, Matahachi is like, he makes that book, in my opinion. Like, Takezo and Musashi is the shit at battling and the prowess and all that shit, but what's really entertaining is watching Matahachi just be a dumbass. Maybe I'll talk about Vagabond one of these days. Amazing, incredible manga. There, that'll be my random book of the day. I got some volumes floating around here somewhere. Sure, today's random book of the day is Vagabond. This is an entire series, of course. This is the story of Miyamoto Musashi, a real historical Japanese legendary swordsman, kicking some ass. Oh, I believe this is like one of the doper parts of the entire series too. Maybe when he fights the Yoshioka school. Oh, hey, am I getting demonetized for that? That's a straight up naked dude. Anyways, yeah, Vagabond. Vagabond's awesome. Yeah, well, I gotta get back to work and stuff. I'm shipping all these packages for all my Kickstarter backers. So, super appreciate that. Times are so tight right now, like, you know, financially and creatively and timing wise, everything. But I'm having fun. We're all having fun. Sweet. Another level defeated. Panzer Dragoon 2. That'll be the random game of the day. Sure. Another Saturn game. I do have that one as well. Panzer Dragoon 2. Zwei. Another beautiful, just gorgeous, beautiful game. Oh, this one, my particular copy, has another disc in it because I have the English and Japanese version of the game. This one's upside down. There you go. But again, look at that jewel case. Oh, God. Oh. This is just, I'll say it every time, man. Like, peak physical media. And the fact that just people, any people who just don't get to like appreciate stuff like this these days. I'm just like, what do you do? All right. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.